I rented an apartment in a border town in southwest China for just $60 a month. The walls are completely covered in cracks left behind by an earthquake. Hi everyone, I'm Susu. A lot of viewers often ask me why I rarely smile on camera. To be honest, I've always been quite introverted, and because of some imperfections with my teeth, it's made me feel a bit self-conscious. I wake up in this little room every morning. I rented it during the pandemic, and with the housing market sluggish in recent years, my landlord has never raised the rent. All the decorations and furniture here belong to the landlord. I just moved in with my luggage. Painting bought by the landlord hangs on the living room wall. It's called 8 Galloping Horses, which symbolizes good luck and wealth. Yet so far, this supposed great fortune hasn't come my way. The walls are covered with cracks from past earthquakes, and plaster has peeled off in the worst areas. Part of the wooden structure in the bathroom also collapsed in the quake. Fortunately, I contacted the landlord, who quickly had it removed to eliminate safety hazards, letting me live here without worries. Today, I'm heading to the market to enjoy some long-missed street breakfast. I hop on my electric scooter and reach the morning market in 10 minutes. It's the most budget-friendly way to get around this small town. Trees line both sides of the road, and riding under their shade brings a pleasant coolness to the sweltering summer. The road was quiet all the way. It was not until I stepped into the morning market that I felt the lively warmth of this small town. Many people come here to buy groceries for their families for the day. There is a wide variety of breakfast here. Like most people, I choose to have an affordable breakfast here.
2份打包啊？对，3天。
今天我没有存钱，我也要400多的我不吃。
I don't come here every day, but I always stop by this tofu pudding stall whenever I do. The aunt makes it by hand, and a bowl costs just 30 cents.
少放点糖，
少放一点啊。
够吧？
Drizzled with syrup, it has an incredibly smooth and delicate texture. I've been eating her tofu pudding since I was a kid. The portions are a little smaller these days, but the taste stays exactly the same. When it comes to tofu pudding, Chinese netizens are divided into 2 camps, sweet and savory, each with its own loyal fans. I personally prefer the sweet version. Which one do you like better? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments. After breakfast, I wander around the market. Locals prefer shopping for groceries here over supermarkets. There's a huge variety of vegetables, and some I don't even know the names of. I live alone, so I don't need to buy much. I just picked up one pumpkin, which costs about 44 cents. Not far from the market stands a budget clothing store with a large sign at the entrance. All the clothes here are priced between $1.40 and $2.80. Though the styles are a bit outdated, the quality is fairly decent. Most shoppers here are ordinary people on a modest income. Life in this small town is rather plain, and there isn't much to see or do. You can walk the whole main street in just a few minutes. No wonder many young people with dreams leave their hometowns without hesitation to seek opportunities in big cities. For me, however, this quiet simplicity lets me live a peaceful and mindful life. I need to pick up packages from the community on my way home. There's no staff here, so you have to look for them yourself. When I got back to my building, I saw workers repairing the cracks in the corridor. They were all left by an earthquake a year ago. The workers filled the gaps little by little with cement. Watching the damaged walls being fixed, I can't help thinking how time flies. I struggled quite a bit to pull the key out after unlocking the door. I'll open the package first. It's cockroach killer I ordered online. Summer is coming, so I need to take precautions. The weather has been growing hotter lately, so it's time to clean the dusty electric fan. There's an air conditioner in the room, yet I've never turned it on since moving in. The cool breeze from the fan is more than enough to get me through the summer. By the way, let me tell you about the local electricity tariffs. They are the same as in major cities. Residential power uses tiered pricing. The basic rate is $0.049 per kWh, and the maximum rate is $0.112 per kWh. Living alone with regular home appliances, my monthly electricity bill is quite low. The range hood in the kitchen is the only power-hungry appliance at home. Since the building is old, cooking fumes from neighbors drift into my room every mealtime. So I keep the range hood running non-stop then to clear out the fumes. Dinner was simple today. I steamed the pumpkin I bought. To avoid putting on weight, I keep my evening meals light and quick to prep, fitting my usual minimalist lifestyle. This variety is called baby pumpkin. The vendor at the market said it's best for steaming and boiling. Dinner over, dusk fell gradually. I took out needle and thread to sew a loose button back on my clothes. This craft was taught to me by my grandma. In her time, every woman had to master sewing to run the household. Sadly, she left us forever years ago. I'm not very good at it. Yet every late night when I pick up needle and thread, the memories of my childhood with her come flooding back. What precious moments did you share with your grandma? How do you remember her whenever she crosses your mind? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments. All done with the button. How do you think my stitching turned out? That wraps up today's vlog. Thanks for tagging along. Good night, and I'll see you next time.